What is going on, guys? Sticky back at it, and we have a bit of a PSA for a popular counter that if you guys have been following the channel, watching on Twitch for a while, you'll know is one of our favorite teams to use against Hero Asgard, and that is the New Warriors with OG Spidey and Star-Lord. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I've gotten a lot of feedback. It's been a long time since I've used this team, mainly because Hero Asgard are not a great defensive Cosmic Crucible team. Smart people and anyone that has any option really besides them have taken them off of defense because they're just not that good. But I've been getting a lot of feedback from people in Twitch chat and Discord ping saying, hey, you know, I'm having issues with this. It doesn't seem to be working anymore. And so I want to make a quick video in case you guys are still seeing Hero Asgard for whatever reason on defense. Maybe you're at a lower level. They don't have better people to put in there, whatever it may be. Quick PSA that this iteration, this version of this team is no longer a good option for you. So let's take a look real fast at how this team functions, how this team's supposed to function, and then talk about what the issue is here. So I'm actually going to pull up an old YouTube video of mine. You know, kind of weird thing. If you look, I'm wearing the same shirt in this video. Super weird. I don't like that. So we're going to cover me up, and I'm going to hit play, and you're going to take a look real quick and just see how efficient this matchup can go. All right, Sticky, nothing to think about. Clearly, I didn't have a lot of experience with this fight at the time. We're taking a long time. Stop talking. All right, so in this version, I don't have DEATHPOOL, and this is an example of how it's supposed to work. So in this iteration, I had New Warriors, but instead of DEATHPOOL, I had Star-Lord T'Challa. So we go ahead and we get the cloak debuffs out on everyone. We chain with Spider-Man across, and we'll actually back it up a little bit here. So you'll notice here, we go in, we cloak everyone with debuffs, hopefully hit a bunch of defense downs. We're using the special from Star-Lord. We're skirmishing off that defense up. We're generating energy for Dagger here, more defense downs, and then we go right into the Dagger ult, and that pretty much wipes the team. And this is about as good of an efficient match as you could possibly hope for. So again, you know, not a lot of people running this on defense these days, but in case you are, just wanted to remind you guys, as of last patch, this team with DEATHPOOL on it gets this buff right here. In Crucible offense, on spawn, fill speed bar for self and all new warrior allies by 10% plus 5% for each new warrior ally. If you run this team with DEATHPOOL against Hero Asgardians, you're going to have a bad time. The reason this works, just like we watched that video, is that Star-Lord is able to use his special to feed energy to Dagger so that she can ultimate turn 1. If you run this team with DEATHPOOL now after the newest patch, these guys go too fast. Dagger takes her first turn before Star-Lord, which means she doesn't have her ultimate available, and nothing works out like it planned. Spider-Man hasn't had a chance to put the defense downs on there. She can only special because she doesn't have energy yet for Star-Lord. You're going to have a bad time with it. So just want to throw this out there as a quick PSA. Don't run this version of the team. Now, something to keep in mind. New Warriors are now an excellent team. You probably shouldn't use them against Hero Asgard unless you don't need them anywhere else, because they're a fantastic team that has a ton of uses. They're going to continue to be an amazing team that you can use against much more meta teams than Hero Asgard, who are not good. You can use things like SA Kestrel Fury. You can use Bionic Avengers. You have all kinds of options. Eternals, whatever. If you want to use them against Hero Asgard for whatever reason, you don't need them elsewhere, you can do that. But if this is what you have available at your level, if you're going to run this team, you need to do one important thing. Remove DEATHPOOL. DEATHPOOL needs to not be there. Otherwise, you're speeding up these guys prematurely before everything triggers with this team, and you're able to essentially wipe the team out and the Hero Asgard's out in one go. So let's talk about replacements. There's lots of options that you could potentially use. As you saw in the video right there, I really like Star-Lord T'Challa. Star-Lord T'Challa gets a ton of turn meter. If you happen to not kill everyone on the barrage there, he immediately gets turn meter from the characters that you killed, and you can go ahead and drop him in there, and he's going to do great. So he gets turn meter when an enemy dies. I don't even know where mine is, but yeah, he's a great option there. Additionally, if you happen to have Black Bolt built, Black Bolt is an awesome option for that because, again, if you have a lot of damage but not quite enough damage, you can drop Black Bolt in there, and he could burp someone out potentially. The team, there's other options too, right? Let me know in the comments if you think there's a better fifth. Love to hear it. But the idea of the team is that they essentially all die at once. That's why someone like Black Bolt is super good. You don't want Sif triggering. You don't want to get stuck behind someone with a bunch of Sif, Valkyrie buffs. So someone like Black Bolt can give off the finishing ping. That's good. Again, T'Challa gets speed, so he can go and immediately hit someone and potentially finish them off. So he's a good option. So it just depends on who you guys have built. But again, the most important thing is if you are going to use this team, which again is New Warriors are now better elsewhere. They have a ton of other options. But if this is your option, you have them left over, you're looking for a super efficient win, make sure you are pulling out Deathpool. Do not leave her here. Put someone else like Black Bolt or Star-Lord T'Challa or whatever. Make some recommendations down in the comments, and you're still going to crush the team. You don't need Deathpool here. She's actually more of a detriment than she is a benefit after the new patch and the buff to New Warriors and that Deathpool passive. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you. If you are, by some chance, happening to still see, I know some of you are because you guys have told me about it in Twitch and in Discord. If you're still seeing Hero Asgards and you want to use this team, make sure you make this vital change, and you don't make the same mistake that some of the people in chat have told me they've made, and put Deathpool in here and really screw up the rotation of this team. Can cause a ton of issues. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this is helpful to you. You know, consider sharing it with alliance mates, people you like when they're doing CC, things like that, to help them out, just spread the word a little bit. I know it seems obvious, but it's easy to miss these things. There's a lot going on in patches. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who's your preferred fifth on this team? I really like Star-Lord, T'Challa, and Black Bolt, but I also have them built up. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Links to everything in the description down below. We'll see you in the next one. Stay sticky.